Karsen Barnhart, I had a former player last week last year in the middle of the season, telling me, he's kind of the weak link on that line. It's why JJ can't get the time to throw the ball down the field. And then I talked with him at the end of the season. He said, man, that guy really took off midway through the season and elevated his play. I mean, how legit is Karsen Barnhart, 52 at tackle?
Oh, I mean, as legit as it gets. I mean, this is a guy that is the ultimate competitor, and his, business of college football is when a guy like a Miles Hinton or a Ladarius Henderson comes here from the transfer portal. What does that mean about guys that, already were starters? Do they get bumped back? And if they do, why don't they transfer? They could be starting anywhere else in the country. Karsen Barnhart is as big of a competitor as you're going to find. And I think it's very hard to think of an offensive line, a starting five, that doesn't include Karsen Barnhart. And then you talk about his improvements last year during the season. That's all a part of the consciousness of him, of understanding what he needs to improve upon, how to get better. And he did all of those things in the season last year. He's done even more so in the off season. And I think he's poised for a great year. And on this offensive line, I think you're looking at, 7 or 8 guys, and you'd have to go back to, when I played, and you start talking about lines with, Backus, Hutch, myself, and, you go down the list of guys that were NFL players. You got Ladarius Henderson. I see the NFL in his future. Karsen Barnhart, Trente Jones, Miles Hinton. And then you go inside. We know Keegan and Dinter have NFL aspirations, and they're going to get that chance. Drake Nugent. I mean, you go down the list, and there's 8 or 9 guys that are on the roster right now, and maybe more, that are going to be playing on Sunday. So that's how difficult this competition will be to figure out who's going to be that starting five. But again, I find it very hard to believe that there's a starting five without Karsen Barnhart as a part of it.